Good morning. Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we're live on this Tuesday morning, June the 3rd. Good to have you with us for Up to the Minute. We've got your HCC news and information for the next half hour. It's also Tasty Tuesday. We'll have special guests coming up shortly. But my co-host in the building with me, he's in the studio. I'm battling a cold, so I'm trying to keep from getting him sick because we need him healthy. Benji Escobar is joining me now. Benji, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Todd. As you know, I'm a germaphobe, so that's why we have him in his office.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I figured it'd be good not to be next to you. Yeah, we don't need you getting sick as well. And I know
Yeah.
exactly where I got sick. I know
Oh,
exactly
where?
where
What was
in
that? Can
when.
you share that with us?
Well, I was in Boston and we were at
Oh,
a coffee shop. And the first clue I should have had that something was wrong is a woman was sitting there eating salad. We're waiting on people. Didn't even eat there. We're waiting on people to meet them in the morning. And this woman's like a couple feet away from me. It's a very crowded coffee shop. And she's eating a salad at like 10 in the morning. And
hmm.
all I can hear her is coughing and hacking. And I just looked over at my girlfriend and I walked around her and went and stood in the other side. But I know that woman's responsible for getting me sick. I know it was, had to be.
Well, if anybody has details on a woman from a coffee shop in Boston, please let us know and call the
And
tip line.
the clue here is don't hang out with people who eat salads at coffee shops at 10 in the morning.
I
Not
will
a good
never do
idea,
that,
especially
Todd.
if they're sick and they're hacking up. So,
You'll never catch me
any,
eating a salad.
yeah, yeah. So we want to thank everyone watching us this Tuesday morning. We're live on Facebook and YouTube, 10 a.m. Mondays through Fridays. And Benji, they can catch us just about any time in social media and on our cable channel as well.
Yes, we are live on the Houston Community College District Facebook page, not HCC, but Houston Community College District. We're also on YouTube, X, LinkedIn, and on HCCTV, where you catch a rebroadcast of this show at noon, 5 and 10 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So it's Tasty Tuesday, as I mentioned, Benji, and we've got a guest join us returning to the show with his Houston's first Michelin-starred Indian fine dining spot. Mayank Istwal is the executive chef at Musaafer, and also a Michelin star winner and our Tasty Tuesday guest. Chef, welcome back to the show.
Hi, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thanks
Yeah,
for having me
and
on the show.
congrats on the Michelin star as well.
Oh, means a lot, means a lot. It's for the Houstonians, it is for Musaafer, it's for the Indian cuisine, it's for everybody.
Well, we're looking
People have
forward
worked
to
really hard.
hearing all about it and seeing some of your fine dishes in a few minutes. So I'll be with you in about 10 minutes and stand by. We'll be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, well, Benji, I think you're going to kick things off, welcoming a student to discuss HCC and Houston's landscape architecture. Take it away.
Yes, we have Matthew Barahona. He is an HCC Agricultural Science Academy student. Welcome to the show, Matthew.
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes, of course. We're glad to have you here. I mean, let's talk about this. So, HCC's horticulture program has been revamped with the help of a USDA grant of about $1.5 million. Now, it's called the HCC Agricultural Science Academy. I mean, as a student of the academy, I mean, tell us your experiences with this new and improved version, starting with how you chose to come to HCC and study landscaping.
Well, to be honest, I took a more non-traditional path in terms of coming here to study for it. I was originally at HEC for a different major, but I really didn't find myself liking it.
Mhm.
So I had actually switched majors. I was working at a plant nursery just as part-time, just to kind of help me get by through college and keep myself busy. And then I ended up finding myself falling in love with the career. So in my second semester, when I had found out that HEC had this program, I decided to join it and see what it was like. I saw this as a great opportunity to expand and kind of figure out what I wanted to do. And I couldn't be more happy with the results.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. And so what part does hands-on learning play in the program? I mean, because I'm more of a person who likes to be more hands-on. So tell us about,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Well, the program provides you with a lot of tools to do that. Right now, the courses are being taken at the HCCTV campus, where they recently just opened up a brand new greenhouse. It has like state-of-the-art temperature control, watering systems, and a lot of our lab courses are going to be where you're working with plants themselves in hands. You're getting your hands dirty, you're cutting up, you're taking propagations, you're extracting DNA from the plants. And it's so much better than just reading about it on a piece of paper, writing stuff down. You really get to see what you're working with, and overall just makes for a much better and more enjoyable learning experience. I find myself um, being more engaged, definitely more engaged, because it's hard sometimes just staring at pieces of paper and computer screens for too long. I need to actually feel what I'm working with. So
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
really nice that they're able to provide us with all this stuff.
Yeah. And so how has this broadened your view of the industry? I mean, I know when I went to college, it kind of just opened up more possibilities of work for me, kind of in a sense of I was focused on one specific job, but then I'm like, well, my degree is very broad. I mean, I could kind of take different jobs here. I mean, how do you think it broadened that view for you?
Yeah, I think when a lot of people think of agriculture, they think of like a traditional farmer out in the
Mm.
middle of nowhere, but it's so much more than that. And joining this program has really shown me that because I'm guilty of myself kind of thinking of that same way as, oh, if I do this, I might end up on a farm in the middle of nowhere. But the ag science program, they enroll you in courses kind of related to different fields in ag. Like you might be working with equestrian science. There are classes for plant science and soil science, but there's also ones for more towards FFA students who prefer more animal science related.
Yeah.
So I think in taking those classes, each one they kind of teach you what this can be used for, and it's just really helped me see that there's more to ag than just plants.
Yeah. And do you get to network with a variety of professionals in the industry while you're at school?
I do, yes. I've met with the program is in partnership with Sam Houston University. I have met with, I believe, every person in the ag department. We've all had meetings together where we've discussed about the program, and it's been great. They're all super nice and helpful. And occasionally I have also attended conferences for a group called Manners. It's minorities in agriculture and other natural related resources and sciences. I've attended meetings in several places in the US where I've been able to network with other professionals and peers in agriculture. And I'm in contact with them now. I hope to continue that contact, that networking, and overall it's been great. I love getting to meet new people around who are in similar fields. It's great.
That's great to hear, man. And let me ask you this. I know we're doing that stuff in the greenhouses. Is HCC growing vegetables out there? What are we doing? Could we get some?
Well, yeah, they also have the master gardeners. They like to have their plant sales there. So if y'all ever want to swing by the Katy campus, I think last semester they did about two or three plant sales, but they do sell
Awesome.
veggies, fruit trees, and then I think like house plants as well. But yeah, the master gardeners also do some stuff over there. It's really nice to see what they're growing as well.
Awesome. And is that something that they do or students are involved? I mean, how does that work?
Well, we kind of share the greenhouse space. So,
Mhm.
yeah, you'll go in there and you'll see that they have all their house plants, fruit trees, and everything. And it's not like a very serious thing. So, I've helped them before. I just kind of
Yeah.
offered to help because I mean, I
Yeah.
love I love working with plants so much. It's like, hey, you'll need help watering this or anything and that. And the ladies at the Master Gardeners are super nice. So, yeah, I'm sure next semester they'll have plenty more plant sales too.
Perfect. I'll keep that on my watch there. So what's next for you, man? I mean, we're talking, 2-year degree here at HCC. What's next for you? Are you going to transfer over to college, university, anything?
Yes, actually, right now I'm taking summer courses with Sam Houston, and I plan on moving there down in Huntsville in the fall. So I'm super excited. Like I said, I've already spoken with a lot of the
Yeah.
people from the ag department there, and they're welcoming me with open arms. I'm really excited to start this new chapter in my life and take my knowledge of ag till the next level.
Yes. And has there been any sort of internships or career opportunities that you've been able to pursue here at HCC already?
Yes, right now with the program, they work with Texas AgriLife. I believe that's a program with A&M where they are currently getting me involved in that one right now. Um, and then outside of the program itself, like I said, I have gone to different conferences with that Manners group, and through there, I have definitely met a lot of different companies that I'm interested in. I think my main one is this company named Ryanair, where they work with sustainable forestry farming. So I was discussing with them kind of an internship where I could work in the greenhouse setting to develop new tree species that are more like drought tolerant and can grow a little
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
So I'm
Uh,
really interested in working in greenhouses, if you couldn't tell.
yeah. No, a lot of people don't know. I mean, you kind of just go to the store and you just kind of buy the fruits and vegetables that are there. But a lot of people don't know that sometimes these are done by scientists who know how to work the DNA of the plant and
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
make it more rigid or more susceptible to, weather, I guess you could say,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, and I think it's such an interesting topic. Like, how can you not think it's interesting to take a whole new plant and make it something entirely different,
No,
you know,
really, yeah.
for the
And and
benefit of
and
everyone as well.
and usually I've seen people who even name a new gene or a new something of the plant to the scientist's name who kind of figured out how to do that, right? Have you
Yeah, like
seen
I
that?
want a tomato named after me or something like that. It'd be
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Next time we'll see like a Matthew something plant,
Yeah. No,
No,
definitely.
that's good, man. Well, thank you so much, Matthew Barahona. He is an HCC Agricultural Science Academy student, and we'll have all of your info in our post after the show. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Have a good one.
Of course. All right. After a quick commercial break, Todd will be back to talk to our Tasty Tuesday guests. So stay tuned.
I'm learning healthcare management while providing patient care.
I came back to grow my skills, even after I graduated.
And if I can't make it in person, I take my classes online.
That one day at PE when they were like yelling at me and then you just linked arms with me. I don't think you know how much like that helped me. I finally like knew that I had somebody.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis, and we're live on this Tasty Tuesday with our guest, executive chef of Michelin-starred restaurant Musaafer. Mayank Istwal is joining us right now. Chef, welcome back to the show, and congratulations on the Michelin star. I imagine it means a lot to you and your team.
Thanks a lot, Todd. I'm so honored to be back on the show. It's been a while, but yeah, I'm really looking forward for this today. Yes.
Now, your restaurant is known for showcasing regional Indian cuisine. How do you approach creating these dishes that honor tradition while innovating them for modern diners?
So basically, the restaurant is based on a journey. So I went on a journey to all 29 states of India. And the idea was to collect the age old recipes that are lost in time. And during this process, we were also making, these connections with the spice plantation people in India. And we work with the single origin spices that come directly from the sources. It's hard to find these kind of spices and the ingredients here in US. But we also take a lot of pride in like using a lot of textures in the food because the food is all about the sensory experience. And then we don't stop there. It's not only about the five senses. The idea is if you're dining in Musaafer, we're going to tickle your sixth sense with the great storytelling. And that is always the case, and that is definitely the philosophy of Musaafer as well, because to tickle the sixth sense, like take you guys on a journey, so you feel transported when you dine in the restaurant. So it's everything working together. That's the beauty.
And
Yeah.
I understand your menu changes throughout the year, I imagine, based on ingredients availability. But tell us about your new summer menu because you have something called cooling spices. And in Houston, I'm interested to know, how does that work?
So, like I studied Ayurvedic medicine. It is one of the ancient medicines in the world. Even homeopathy takes its roots from Ayurveda. So basically, what happens is we definitely take inspiration from Ayurvedic medicine. That means that you use seasonal spice blends and the seasonal spices because we are in the summers in Houston. To beat the heat, you definitely need these cooling spices. And then the spices are like green cardamom, cooling spice, cumin, coriander seeds, a lot of fennel in the food, mint leaves. you need to focus on these kind of ingredients that bring cooling to your body. And that's what we do. We make our spice blends according to the season. The produce is changing, a lot of chefs, everybody's focusing on the produce, but we also change the spice box in the kitchen. That's always been the philosophy. So
Do
that's
you,
what we do.
you also, I would imagine, are able to heat up the dishes if you prefer your food spicier. Do you offer that as well to your patrons?
So, we don't do changes in any of the dishes because that is our philosophy. It should be how it is being served at the restaurant. There is a reason why you put a chili in a dish because capsaicin is so important for the human body. And we don't overheat the food with a lot of chilies. It's a very fine balance. All the spices sings in harmony, and that is so important for the specific season. As I said, spices, like specifically the chilies give the capsaicin, but we also take care of your umami and kokumi, the different taste buds coming together. So making the meal perfect for a diner.
You kind of mentioned this at the top of the interview, but you were talking about sourcing the ingredients. How difficult that finding authentic Indian ingredients for your dishes while you're creating them here in Houston, Texas?
So the beauty is all the dry ingredients, specifically the spices and specific ingredients, come from these families, the small little families in different parts of India. And these families that live in like remote locations, it is also a source of income for them. And we have like supported them at the time of COVID, when there were no business for them, and we have developed a great relationship with them. So we have a consolidator in India, and we place our order in advance. So every 2 months we get a consignment in time. So every menu change we have our spices intact. Yes.
Do you have a dish there that kind of represents your personal culinary identity? Some things that you can tell us about?
Oh, definitely. I put Houston on a plate. Like I'm cooking Indian food. It's all about authenticity and sustainability. So I use always the local ingredients, the local lamb. That is so important. We work with the local farms here. So there is a dish called the birria taco is so popular here, right? So I make an Indian version of it. All the flavors in the taco is, if you see this dish right here, it's a birria taco. So what we do is, it's a slow cooked lamb shank, cooked for 9 hours. It leaves the bone completely. Then we pull the meat. And then while this process is happening, also the bone marrow leaves the bone. We make a sauce out of it, like a consome, and you have to dip the tacos in it and have it. So nihari is a very old dish. I'll give you a little history context in there. When they were like building a lot of monuments in Delhi, the capital city of India, so all these workers, they used to eat this heavy dish in the morning, so they are like good for the entire day. So it's like greasy, it's delicious, it has all the textures in it, and it tastes Houston as well on the plate. So
yeah, I mean, who would ever thought that you would find a traditional Indian dish that reminds us as reminiscent of a birria taco? I mean, that's unimaginable. It looks incredible, though. Now, I understand you guys are expanding to New York. Maybe you can talk about how that's going to work for you.
So basically, when we won the star, it was always, even before the star, we always had this idea to open a restaurant in New York. We've been building since last 2 years, and finally, end of July, we'll be opening the doors for New Yorkers. And we are really excited for that venture because the seasons in New York are totally different from Houston.
Oh, yeah.
And, there are a lot of great produce there. I'm so excited to work with the local farms here. And, I definitely want to mention the star. This star is for Houstonians. This star is for Indian cuisine. This star is for all the people who work in the restaurant, like day and night, dishwashers, servers, managers, the front of the house staff. I know that definitely the chefs takes the credit all the time, but this is credit for everybody, the entire team, and Houstonians, because they supported us since day one.
Where restaurant could it be located in New York?
So in New York, we'll be in Duane Street. It's on Duane and West Broadway.
Okay.
So yes, it'll be in Tribeca, basically. Yes, Manhattan.
Chef Mayank Istwal. He is executive chef at the Michelin-starred restaurant Musaafer, and they're our Tasty Tuesday guests. We'll have all of your social media info and all the information in the restaurant in our social media post after the show. Thanks for being here, Chef. We wish you continued success. Good luck in New York as well.
Thank you, Todd. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. All right, we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got some news and announcements of things happening across the district. Stay tuned.
I'm learning healthcare management while providing patient care.
I came back to grow my skills, even after I graduated.
And if I can't make it in person, I take my classes online.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars. Really tall. I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Welcome back to Up to the Minute. Some things happening across the district. HCC Southeast College and Rec Sports and Student Life are offering a peaceful reset with light yoga, guided breathing techniques, and wellness tips designed to refresh your body and mind. It's happening from noon to 12:30 p.m. Mondays, June 9th and 23rd. HCC's East Side Student Life Center in the foyer of the building. Check our post for more information after this show. And we've also got an ongoing book club here as well. Benji?
Yes, HCC Northeast College and Southeast College libraries have come together to offer a summer 2025 virtual book club for students, staff, and faculty. Registration and discussions are online for the book Afterglow, Climate Fiction for Future Ancestors, an anthology of short sci-fi stories. The registration is open through Monday, June 9th, so check out our post after the show for more info.
Now, there's over $1 million in scholarships that are available from the HCC Foundation. Lots of money available, so students should not miss their opportunity to apply for a 2025 through 2026 academic year. The application process is open right now, or actually they open on June 15th. So keep in mind, lots of money available for scholarships. You just got to apply for them. Check our post after the show for a link to apply. And it's that time of year we've all grown to know and love, pep time, Benji.
Yes, put some pep in your step. Now, the year-end review process for 2024-2025 must have PEP documents acknowledged by June. For additional info, visit My HCC for step-by-step instructions, or you can contact your talent relations senior partner. The deadline is June 30th for 10-month full-time faculty and full-time faculty/staff. So check out our post after the show for more info.
So hurricane season is now here. Started on Sunday. We're going to be in it for several months. Stay prepared. My HCC is home for more than 60 emergency preparation and training videos. These faculty, staff, and student videos are available in multiple languages. Scroll down on your My HCC to HCC alerts, Centerpoint outages, National Hurricane Center, much more available on that page. Check your email from the Staff Senate for more information on that. And fall and summer registration is underway right now.
Yes, it is time to be thinking about fall classes early, or you still have the time to look into summer courses to help you stay on track. HCC classes are still offered in a variety of programs, semester lengths, and a range of modalities, including online anytime. There's also online on a schedule, hybrid, which is both face-to-face and partially virtually, in person, which is a traditional, face-to-face, and hybrid lab. So to learn more about HCC programs, start dates, and options to cover costs, please visit hccs.edu/apply.
So tomorrow on the show, it's all about engineering. We'll talk about a joint event with the Society of Petroleum Engineers, the Society of Black Engineers, and the Society of Mechanical Engineers Petroleum Division. All that's tomorrow. Later this week, we'll welcome the folks of Comic Palooza, which will be in Houston later this month. So that'll be interesting as well. Are you going to Comic Palooza this year, Benji?
No, I won't be in town.
You won't. Okay.
But we can also have the salad lady from Boston on the show, maybe, or something.
I don't want that salad lady anywhere near Houston. Keep her in Boston. She can eat her salads at 10 in the morning at a coffee shop while she's hacking up, getting other people sick. Ridiculous.
Yeah. What a way to end the show.
Yeah, she's not welcome on the show. Well, thank you for being here. We will see everyone again tomorrow. We're live at 10 a.m. with Up to the Minute.
I think it's just vapor with flavor.
It won't hurt my kid like cigarettes, right?
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
My kid?
My kid knows it's dangerous.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping, maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. If you could see you through my eyes instead of your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see that you've been blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Well, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Our individual voices are powerful, but not everything has a voice. Let us be a voice to the voiceless, the caretakers our home deserves. If there's one thing we've learned, it's that when we all come together, the sky is the limit. It's time to speak up for nature.
With over 1 million members, we know what people can do when they come together. We are Rotary. We are people of action. Find out more at rotary.org/action.